So if you take a body of water like the sea again, and recognizing that it's one thing, isn't it? It's a whole, it's one thing. Yes, it shows up as many things, as many ways, but it's one thing, isn't it? Moving, seemingly shaping itself. But when you put your finger, imagine putting your finger on the ocean, and you could say you're touching one point of it, look at one little detail of it, and touch that one little detail with your eyes, with your finger, whatever. And you're actually seeing, you're feeling the entirety of the sea, right? Because there's no place, sort of strangely, where that point that's being experienced, that's being touched, there's no place where that comes to an end. There's no edge to that. And so we're literally touching the cosmos in every single solitary, seemingly distinct perception. The whole cosmos is there. Literally. So what I'm talking about is not some other moment. It's not some other way of perceiving. It's not some other. It's exactly what's being heard in the precise way that you are hearing it right now. The sounds, what you call sound. Exactly how sound is being registered. Exactly how light is being registered. Every shadow, every glint of light, every flicker that we call thinking, every sensation, exactly as it is absolute reality. So don't actually try to find absolute reality, because absolute reality is being found literally in each way that it's showing up. That is the absolute reality showing up as that. It's not something apart from all the seeming difference and distinction and particularities of reality. It's in every single, it is every single detail, which is why you don't have to have a different perception. You see? You don't have to turn your eyes somewhere else to see it. You don't have to see something different. You can't see something different, because this that's being seen is already here. This is the way reality has shaped itself right now. This is its miracle, exactly as it is. I'm looking out at the branches of the trees outside, and that's the way God has shaped itself, just like that, just in that particular way. Like it's going this way, not that way, it's going this way. So why try to look at it and have it go another way? No, it's going this way. This is the perfect way. Everything is the perfect way that reality has shaped itself. It is the only way it could have shaped itself, as evidenced by the fact that it's here in this way, in this particular way. It's not about you having some experience that you imagine somebody like me might be having. Who knows what my experience is? No one but me. It's your experience. There is no other experience to explore, to see. You're seeing your experience, and that's it, just as it is. That's why, as I was saying, a couple of Zooms ago, and just find myself repeating again and again, is that's why everything is unthinkably significant and meaningful. Every little tiny, you see, every tiny little speck in the sea, every tiny little ripple is the sea, is the entirety of the sea. is God. So every little ripple of your experience is God. Every little twist and turn of it, every little fluctuation of energy, every little or big wind of experience that blows in the particular way that it blows, sometimes very quietly, like a little tiny zephyr, sometimes like a tornado. But in either case, it's absolute reality, blowing the way that it's blowing in that instant, and impossible for it to blow any other way. Absolutely impossible. This moment cannot be other than it is. It's already here. The whole question of wishing it be different is just a complete moot point. And even accepting it is a moot point because it's already here. It's too late to accept it. It's already here and it's already transforming itself and shaping itself because it's growing, right? It's moving, it's unfolding, it's flowering, the constant flowering of every moment. And so that's it's such a powerful, I mean, and just imagine, like, here's the opportunity that we have as the perceptual creatures we seem to be, is that everything you look at, again, go back to the sea metaphor, every little texture of the surface of the sea or the depths of the sea is the sea. So every little texture you see, the texture of the wood, the color of the wood on my table, the texture of the chair, the patterns on the chair. Wow, I mean, that's the laws of the universe that have shaped themselves in that particular way, isn't it? I mean, what else is it? Of course it's that. And even when something is being encountered that we might typically think of as and feel as if it's problematic, is exactly the same absolute reality. So it isn't to say that we can't take steps to try to transform our experience, because of course we can do that and do that. And that impetus to change experience is, of course, also the expression of absolute reality, you see? So there's no getting away from it because it's the only thing that exists. I once wrote something about meditation that's very on point to what I'm talking about. And that is that rather than seeing, or any practice, if you will, rather than seeing it as a means towards some end, in other words, my meditation practice, let's say, is a means towards the end of fill in the blank, peace of mind, freedom, oneness, God realization, you know, whatever, again, fill in the blank, well-being. Just instead of seeing it as a means to some end, see the practice, see this moment of sitting together in the Zoom meeting, if we want to describe it as that. That's the practice. We're together here. This is our practice. It's not a means to an end. It's an expression of the end. You see? This is not a means to freedom. This is the expression of freedom. Right? Yeah, this is not a means to God. This is the expression of God. So then if you decide to do some practice like meditation, you know, let it just be that. Let it just be the astonishing display and expression of reality, which of course it is. Whatever is going on, restless mind, quiet mind, distracted mind, agitated, calm, however the moments are being described is irrelevant, actually, from the standpoint of them all being the expression of freedom, the expression of being, the beingness of everything, the miracle of everything.